And you have blossomed into powerful, accomplished women. And we need you all to help others do the same. All of us, men and women on every continent. We all need to identify these problems in ourselves and in our communities, and then commit to solving them. And I say this to you not just as lawyers and activists and business leaders, but as current and future parents. Because as a mother myself, I can tell you that this is where change truly happens. With the behavior we model, with our actions and inactions every day, we as parents shape the values of the next generation. For example, my parents never had the chance to attend university, but they had the courage and foresight to push me to get the best education I could. And they weren't threatened by the prospect of me having more opportunities than they had. Just the opposite. They were thrilled. And that's what should drive us all. The hope of raising the next generation to be stronger, smarter, and bolder than our generation. And that is exactly the kind of work that so many of you are already doing in your families and your communities, which is why I'm so proud of you. I could name all of you, but there are a few of you that I will remark on. Mohamedou Kamara from Mali. He is working to educate women about micro credit and accounting so that they can run their own businesses and build better lives for their children. In Liberia, Patrice Jua. Miss Education Awareness Pageant to inspire girls to pursue higher education and have opportunities their parents never dreamed of. And in Burundi, Fikiri and Zoe Zeta. He created a youth coalition to fight violence against women because he doesn't want anything to hold them back from pursuing their dreams. Wow. This is where Africa's future lies. With those women-run businesses, with those girls attending university, and with leaders like you who are making those dreams possible. And the question today is how all of you and young people like you will steer Africa's course to embrace that future. Because ultimately, that's what leadership is really about. It's not just about holding degrees or holding elected office. And it's not about preserving our own power or continuing traditions that oppress and exclude. Leadership is about creating new traditions that honor the dignity and humanity of every individual. Leadership is about empowering all of our people, men, women, boys, and girls, to fulfill every last bit of their God-given potential. And when we commit to that kind of leadership across the globe, that is when we truly start making progress on girls' education. Because that's when families in small villages around the world will demand equal opportunities for their daughters. They won't wait. That's when countries will willingly and generously invest in sending their girls to school because they'll know how important it is. And we all know the ripple effects we can have when we give our girls a chance to learn. We all know that girls who are educated earn higher wages. They're more likely to stand up to discrimination and abuse. They have healthier children who are more likely to attend school themselves. So no matter where you all work, no matter what issue you focus on, whether it's health or microfinance, human rights, or clean energy, women's equality must be a central part of your work. It must. Because make no mistake about it, the work of transforming attitudes about women, it now falls on your shoulders. And it's up to you all to embrace the future and then drag your parents and grandparents along with you. And I know this won't be easy. I know that you will face all kinds of obstacles and resistance. You already have. But when you get tired or frustrated, when things seem hopeless, and you start thinking about giving up, I want you to remember the words of the man who your fellowship is now named. And I know these words have been spoken many times. As Madiba once said, it always seems impossible until it is done. And I know the truth of those words from my own history and from the history of my country. My ancestors came here in chains. My parents and grandparents knew the sting of segregation and discrimination. Yet I attended some of the best universities in this country. I had career opportunities beyond my wildest dreams. And today I live in the White House.